Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Jackie Bristow. How are you today, first of all?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Great. I am so excited. You have a voice that is very, very, very beautiful, number one, and I love your ballads. I am such a ballad girl. I love all of your ballads, and I'm a huge fan already. Um, so I have a question about your influences. I got to know who they are.
Yes. Well, I have a lot of different influences, but Dolly Parton,
Hmm.
and well, I grew up as a child singing country music, so I learned a lot of Dolly Parton songs and Willie Nelson songs, and then I, you know, Joni Mitchell, Sean Colvin, Bonnie Raitt, but I also love, songwriters like Crowded House and Neil Young, and yeah, lots of people,
Right?
lots of stuff. But my early influences were, Dolly Parton and then the singers, troubadours like
Right.
Joni Mitchell.
Right. That's awesome. I love that. And I love when I get to talk to an artist and they have an eclectic music taste, and they just love everybody in all genres and all people and all styles because it really shows in your music, you know.
Oh,
Um
thank you.
you're
I always really loved Motown and R&B soul music too. I was
yeah,
growing up in New Zealand. That was a big influence for me. Just that was up on the radio and that kind of stuff as well.
and you started your career at a very young age. And let me tell you, I'm so jealous that you're like from New Zealand and you've done stuff in Australia. Like I'm just so jealous. Those are two places that I've wanted to go my entire life. Um, so I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh. But you've won some, awards, you and your sister. I mean, you started at what, 8 years old?
my sister was 8, Katrina, and I
Hmm.
was 11. And yeah, we started singing country music and traveling around the South Island of New Zealand as the Bristow sisters. And our mum and dad would drive us to festivals and song competitions. And yeah, for years. We did that for about a decade. And
Wow.
then I branched off and started doing my own thing. But yeah,
That's
it's been, yeah.
that's
And New Zealand is very, very beautiful. I mean, Australia is beautiful too, but New Zealand is quite
right.
a special country. So you
That's
should try to visit if you can.
I'm definitely it's on my list. I will go. Eventually I
Yeah.
will go. I don't care. But your voice and your career and everything that I've been reading about you, it's just so inspiring and to have the support that you had to have had because you left high school at 17 and then you went into a music school. And I want to know all about that because not every parent can do that for their kids. Not every parent wants to do that, but not every parent can afford to do that or has the courage to support their child's dreams that way. And I want to know what that has meant for you because that's got to be pretty huge.
Yeah, I think that is huge. But I think mum and dad had got quite used to me and my sister and I doing music because we'd been traveling around for a decade. So it was kind of, it wasn't like, my sister did go, she went to college, went to put
Hmm.
herself through university and that. But I just always wanted to do music. And yeah, I got to go to that music school that was in Southland Polytech, which is in Invercargill,
Hmm.
in the south of New Zealand. And mum and dad have always been, yeah, they've always been extremely supportive parents. So I am pretty, yeah.
That
But
sounds great.
but yeah, but I've been like pretty much supporting myself out of music since I left school. Yeah.
And I know that the music industry can be pretty brutal, so I'm sure you've had your ups and your downs with it. But you're on your fourth album now,
Oh,
Shot of Gold, and
this is my fourth album. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, I know that you released it earlier in Australia and New Zealand, and the U.S. didn't get it, for a few months after you
Yeah.
released it there. But what has this release been like for you? Because this is your first album on vinyl too, right?
Yeah. So that was exciting to put stuff on vinyl, and it's been really good. You know, it's an independent release. I've been doing it all myself, and um, I was lucky enough to work with Reckoning PR to help me with promotions. And in New Zealand, I work with a company called Airplane Music. But it's been. I think I've had a great response and great reviews, and I've had some really nice shows, and the vinyl is pretty special. because
Yeah.
it sounds so good. It really just does sound good on vinyl. And this album is very a raw album with a lot of space, and
Right.
so it does sound good on the vinyl. Yes.
Which is
Yeah,
great because vinyl has been making a huge comeback, and you have a whole new
yeah. Every
generation of
day.
people that are like, oh my gosh, vinyl's like a new thing for them, whereas myself, I grew up with vinyl. So it's so much fun watching it, and to see the reaction on your EPK video on YouTube. um about having it, done on vinyl was just so sweet. It was so cute, and I was
Oh,
so
thank you.
I was so excited for you when I was watching that, and I thought, what, that is such a cool thing to be able to say I have my first vinyl.
I
Um,
know because I used to get her album, the vinyl with LP, and that really stayed in my brain my
mhm.
whole life. So yeah, no,
Definitely.
it's exciting. It's very exciting.
That's awesome. Now I have a question for you because I see your presence on social media, and I was checking out your Facebook page and I saw one of your memories, and this has nothing to do with music, but I just have to know. I saw a picture of you ice skating in San Francisco. And
Yeah, that was Andreas, my boyfriend.
okay, I've tried ice skating one time. One time, and it wasn't
Yeah.
really ice skating so much as it was slushy skating. And man, when you fall down, it hurts so bad. And so, was it easy for you to ice skate? Because I'm terrified to try it again. But
Because I'm from Southland in New Zealand, the south of New Zealand is very cold.
oh, okay,
So I did grow up ice skating and I grew up snow skiing. So I didn't fall over. And I was actually today was so exciting because Andre had surprised me and we ended up going ice skating in the middle of San Francisco. But I could ice skate because I ice skated as a kid. Yeah.
right, right, yeah. See, I'm not so
Yeah, we used
lucky.
to go to ice skate. We used to go to ice skating rinks, like in central Otago, which is like a town called Alexandra, and they're outside and people skate on the lake and things like that. Yeah, so I can ice skate.
That's cool, and I'm so envious of
Absolutely is.
that. I saw that and I was immediately jealous because I was like, I bet she did good because I fell down, and when in it was my daughter that took me down actually because she kept falling down and she was getting mad, and she was like, if
Oh,
I've gone down, you need to go down. And so she she made it so that I had to fall down, and when my
it can
knees,
be painful.
oh gosh, my knees were so swollen and so black and blue for days. For days. It was awful, and I was like, I am not ever doing that again. But we were also, I mean, our ice skating rink, it, like I said, it was like melting. It was so slushy. And it was just, I know it probably wasn't the best idea to try to go ice skating that day. And in Southern California on a day where it's like in the 70s, it's just probably not the best idea to go ice skating. But we tried it, and it just didn't work. The other thing is you had a picture of yourself in Flagstaff, and I know that you guys have done a road trip and you've been playing at different venues on your way to
Hmm.
Nashville. And
Yeah.
Flagstaff is one of the most beautiful places in Arizona. I absolutely love it. Did you get a chance to play there or no? Was it just one of your
We
vacations?
actually didn't play in Flagstaff, and I've never played in Flagstaff, and I've been there quite a few times, but I love that town.
Okay.
And yeah, we on this trip. I mean, I played in Arizona quite a few times, but we went through and stayed in New Mexico. But we just
Right.
stayed the night in Arizona with my guitar player and my producer, Mark. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, if you get the chance to play in Flagstaff, there's a great place, and this is why I wanted to tell you about it. There's a great place called the Museum Club, and
Oh,
it's one of the most amazing venues, and I know some of the people there, and you you would just love it. You would absolutely love it. It's one of the coolest venues I've ever had the pleasure of being at and watching, performances at, and it's really cool. So if you ever get the chance, you got to go back over there and you got to play that venue. It's amazing. But
okay. The Museum Club.
yes, the
I'll
Museum
try and
Club.
remember that.
You know what? I will
Yeah.
I will give you their information, or I will tell them all about you and tell them that they got to book you because it really is one of the coolest places
Thank you.
ever. And I just love it, and I think you would do really well there. And I just think everybody there would absolutely love you because your voice is just it's stunning. You have such a stunning
Oh,
voice,
thanks.
and the songs that are on your current album, Shot of Gold, including the title track itself, man, just bravo. I love it. And the song I Don't Want to Come Down. I just,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that love song. I absolutely love
Oh,
it.
thank you.
But I want to know more
Thank you
about
very much.
the song that was originally a poem.
Oh, yeah, Fallen Youth. So I'm from this town called Gore, and one of my childhood friends, Aaron Horrell, and mothers were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so we all moved on with our lives, and somehow he found me on Facebook, and he had become a New Zealand soldier and had been away. And then we were both at home visiting. I was visiting my parents, and he popped into this one day and had this poem and said, would I put the music to it, because he thought that it'd be a great song. And he had found it in the Gore Library, and it was written by a veteran of the First World War, an unnamed soldier. So it's a real story and the real poem written from somebody that was in the Gallipoli War, one of the Anzac soldiers. And yeah, so he took me to this beautiful spot in the Hokanui Hills, and said, write the song. And so I just recorded it on my phone, and actually the music came to the lyrics quite easily, because it's so well written. So it was, yeah, and then so I kind of, shut them, but they're all the original poems, words. I can't remember now exactly. I know I moved things around just to make it work as a verse and a chorus and to tell a story. But yeah, so it's kind of a special song.
That's a
because
neat
it is a real story from somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And to bring that soldier's words and to new life, give it new life, has just got to be one of the most amazing feelings I think that you could have. It's like birthing life into something that was created however long ago, and just bringing it to a whole new audience. Like that's really, really, really awesome. And not everybody gets the chance to do something like that. And I think you need to hold on to that special moment. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love
it. Thank you. Well, I feel it when I sing it. Every time I sing it, I feel that, and I can feel the story of the person, and I see his story coming through.
Right. Oh, how fun.
Sad, but yeah.
Now, I know you've been super busy, this entire year, it seems. You've just been, working like crazy and performing. I just keep seeing all kinds of radio things, and I've been, looking at all these postings that you had. You're playing here, you're playing there, you've played there. I'm just like, wow, you're busy.
Yeah.
So do you have a break coming up, or do you have more show dates coming up?
Right, I've been here in Nashville. I just do a radio show today in Nashville, Roots Radio, and I played one show here, but I've had a month just being in the town, feeling out, because I'm thinking of moving down here. And then I go back to LA next week. I've got 3 shows next week, and then I have a little bit of a break, January, February, and then I head down to New Zealand, and I've got my own tour, and then I'm also opening for Bonnie Raitt in New Zealand.
I saw that. So she's going to do 2 shows out there, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it's just, well, obviously a huge fan of Bonnie Raitt, and
I was going to say, what is that?
But I opened for her. I opened for her 3 years ago, and we had so much fun. Really fantastic promoter, incredible band, and all the guys in the band. Bonnie Raitt is so sweet and kind to me, and so I'm thrilled that she's going to have us back.
That's awesome. And what an incredible feeling too. When you grow up and you have these people who have inspired your career, they've inspired what you want to do, and then you get to meet them, then you get to open for them. Like that's just got to be one of those full circle moments that you just got to stand there and look at it and just count your blessings, man. Like that's really awesome, and I'm sure inspiring for those who are listening that. Everybody has dreams, everybody has goals, everybody's a fan of someone. So when you actually get to achieve that moment, how special. That's really cool. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for you. And you got to play at one of my favorite venues in Nashville recently, and that was at Belcourt Tap. I love that.
Oh, it's one of your favorite venues.
Oh, it is one of my favorite venues. Absolutely. I love it there. I've seen so many different people there, and they also have like some really great food, and I'm such a food junkie. It's not even funny. So
Are you in Nashville?
I'm not yet, but in 20 days, I am moving there on December 29th. I'm in California. I'm in Southern California right now. So in 20 days, I get to move there, and I'm so happy.
You're moving in 20 days. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah. So if you decide and you guys are going to move to Nashville, or anytime you're in Nashville, after the first of the year, definitely we should do an on camera. I'd love to capture one of your shows, and get to hang out with you, and let the audience see you on camera. That'd be fun.
Well, I would love that, and I'd love to meet you. And I'm planning on coming back next year, maybe for a couple of weeks in February, and then after the tour in New Zealand.
Perfect.
So, I'd love to do a live performance for you and meet you. And so you're moving to it's exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you. I know we're so excited. The kids, everybody, we're just so thrilled to be going to go there, and everybody in the family loves music. My 14-year-old, she's always singing all over the house, everywhere we go. So I was like, you know what, that's going to be
like
a
good time to come to Nashville,
right? It's like the perfect place for her to be. I'm like, there's going to be so many things I can get her involved in with her music. I'm like, it's all good. Let's just go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want to keep you. I know you're getting ready to go. But thank you so much for talking to us. But is there anything else that you want to tell everybody? Because I sort of stole the conversation with all of your social media stuff that I had to find out about.
No, well, that's good, because that's all very personal. That's the personal touch of social media, which is pretty cool. You get to learn a lot about a person. But I don't know, just thanks for listening to my record and liking it, and I hope more people do.
Absolutely.
And hopefully some people from this more people will hear it. So that's
absolutely.
That's all I want.
well, we're going to post links for you. We're going to post links to to your music on the actual article, so it's going to be really easy for everybody to find. So everybody at home that's listening, I know this isn't live, but when you guys are listening, you guys got to check her out, because she's amazing. And your voice, really, you do have one of the most amazing voices, and I'm so jealous, because I do not have a singing voice at all. And if I did, I would want yours, because it's so beautiful. And you can sing notes that I can't hit, even when I'm talking. I just can't do it.
That's what you should do. I love ballads too. I mean, I love rocking out, and I love the groove of things, but I love ballads.
Oh,
I love singing ballads.
They're just
can't sing them all night, but yeah,
I know. I think that's just my biggest thing. If I had to pick one type of song, it's just, man, you get a really good love song, and it just takes you to a whole nother world, and it's like a whole big happy place, and I just don't ever want to leave it. So I definitely love a good ballad. So thank you for making some amazing ones, and I'm so excited to share this with everybody, because they need to hear more of you. Everybody needs to hear more of you. But thank you again for taking the time to talk with us today. And again, as soon as you're in Nashville, and as soon as we're all in Nashville at the same time, we are going to get you on camera, because I know that it would just be an incredible night. So thank you.
Okay, well, that'd be fantastic. Thanks, Missy. And I look forward to seeing the interview and everything, and meeting you.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, have a good Christmas, too. So the holidays are just right around the corner. So Merry Christmas to you from Center Stage Magazine.
I know.
And we will talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye.